Hey guys, welcome back. Another episode of the Productive Not Busy podcast with me, Coach Wayne, where we are addressing the needs of business owners and planting the seed for a secure future. When I'm in organizations, the top three things I hear from everybody: I want more time, I want more money, I want less stress. Remember, it's about attitude, action, and approach. And I can help you with that. Good morning. Coach Wayne here. Hey, I'm super excited about this episode. So, social media obviously is a huge driver for people and success. The addiction and the ambition of people to go viral on social media is an addiction. I do it. I've seen other people do it. You post something, it doesn't get likes, it doesn't get comments. People start wigging out. You start paying attention to how many people unfriend you and unfollow you and all this stuff. Well, I've got an episode coming up really, really soon from a young man who started a TikTok account just a tad over a year ago, has 2 million followers, and has been offered jobs all over the United States and the world to come to work to run their social media platforms. That will be coming up in the next couple of weeks. He's making a transition, actually accepted one of those jobs, made a transition over to the West Coast. So we're waiting for him to get settled in. But I do want to share a couple of things, some kind of like sneak peek things that you can do to go viral on TikTok. That's going to be our subject. That's what he did. And really, reason why I'm doing that is not so much about getting the millions of followers. It's the mindset and attitude and the approach of how he decided, and then he took an action and did it. But we're going to get a little more detailed when we talk to him in a couple of weeks. But in the meantime, I'm sure you're wondering how to, people go, how do you go viral on TikTok? It's a social media platform that everyone can't stop talking about. And the app has experienced tremendous growth since it's, especially since quarantine started. It's no longer a place where, little kids and preteens do silly dances and lip syncs, but a community where people of all ages share a variety of content on anything from goofy dog videos to life as an astronaut to how to trade bobby pin for a house. Any type of content can succeed on the platform, which is part of what makes it so fun. I really got into it because not many people know this, but in its current state, TikTok is a meritocracy that gives every single video a chance. So what it does is it takes every video, serves it up to a small audience on a For You page. Even if you have no followers, your very first video has the same chance to go viral as the big people. Yes, even if you have 0 followers. If your video performs well with that small test group, TikTok will then take it and continue to push it out to more people that they think will like it. Because of this, typically you can tell in the first hour or two if you have a viral video on your hands or not. Well, I just joined TikTok not too long ago. I've had a ton of video views in the past 60 days, which is why I'm here to tell you about how exciting it is, because if I can do it, anybody can do it. And the analytics are fun. I've actually tested it both ways, doing it the way I'm explaining here and doing it a different way. And there is a marked difference in how they perform. So here's a few of the tips that I found that work. The very first video that I did using these techniques got 50,000 views. Doing it not this way, I can get 100, 200 views maybe on a video before it goes stagnant. So I've done this 2 or 3 times, and all 3 times it's worked. So here are my best tips. You got to kick your video off with a bang. TikTok is fast paced, so you've got to grab people's interest quick before they swipe past your video to watch other content. If there's no action till the end, most people won't watch it. So set the tone, the topic of the video within the first few seconds so that they understand what they're watching. Second, when deciding on a video length, it's always best to keep it short. Unless you're telling a lengthy story that actually requires a full minute of video, I just suggest keeping your clips short and sweet and to the point. TikTok looks at average length of watch time compared to the length of the video as a method of evaluating the quality. You're more likely to have people watch 8 seconds of a 10-second video than 48 seconds of a long 1-minute video. Remember that. Next, record your own audio. Listen, we all know that our phones and apps have the power to hear what we're saying and make decisions, i.e., showing us ads, right? Based on the audio. TikTok wants to show your content to the right audience, and they will use all the tools you give it to learn what your video is about and show it to the proper people. You can do this in your captions or your hashtags, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But by using a voiceover on your video, you're giving them specifically more keywords and information on what your video is about for them to be able to show your content to the right people. Next, if you're going to use music, use trending music or sounds. Whether you decide to do a voiceover or not, it's worth always including trending music on your video. You can certainly choose your song, but TikTok is a social platform where people are, they actually feed off the trends. So it's absolutely substantially more likely that you'll do well if you use a current trendy song. Always layer a song quietly in the background with a voiceover too. Bonus tip, if you do want to use your own song and TikTok won't allow it, you can just upload with your own audio, select a song, and then set that song to a 0 volume. Next, tell a story. Dances can go viral, but stories are more likely to do so. Let's be real, unless you're super talented or hilariously bad dancer, your dance videos likely aren't going to go viral on TikTok. For us regular folks that weren't blessed by the gods of rhythm, we're more likely to go viral by telling a story, something interesting, compelling, funny. The story can be about anything. It can be about something interesting that happened in your life, something that happened to you at the store, something random that happened during your day, a project you did at school, anything. Just tell a story and keep the plot flowing quickly. Remember, you have a short time to catch their attention. And number 6, people love learning on TikTok. So you have an expertise that you're good at in a certain subject, create informational videos to help people learn more about it. Quick bullet point videos work great with text over the screen guiding, the user through a mini lesson. Likewise, people love shopping on TikTok. So sharing products is also a surprisingly easy way to gain traction and monetize. And last, always have a strong call to action. This is, I think, probably one of the most important things that will not only help make a video go viral, but also help you grow your following. What good are 5 million views on your video if you only get 200 followers from it? First of all, when TikTok sees lots of people commenting, liking, or following a video, they will naturally take that video out to more people. Because of this, it's great to have a call to action on your caption or at the end of your videos, such as, like for part 2, or follow for more, or don't let this flop. You obviously have to have a compelling video to make this work, but adding a strong call to action on a video can be the difference between 2 million views and 2,000 followers or 9 million views and 40,000 followers. I'd suggest having your call to action at least be a few seconds long so that people have time to follow you before moving on to the next video. Other than that, if I've learned anything from, just putting a few small, in my opinion, viral videos, not compared to some of the people that we'll be talking to in the future, is that people love commenting on random things in the video. The video is about crossing the border, but I can randomly mention bagels at one point or got so many comments on cheese, cream cheese on the bagel and what type it was, um, and where I got the bagels from. People love spotting little things that aren't the main focus of the video. So commenting on them is a good thing. Like I mentioned earlier, the more comments you can get, the more likely you are to go viral. So the more random details you can give people to comment on, the more likely you are to get comments. An easy one to wear An easy one is to wear something cool, weird in the video, and everyone will ask where it's from. But you could do this in a ton of different ways. I hope you found this episode helpful, remember the key is to get the comments, which will turn to help you go, viral. If you're posting a video and you can't think of an obvious question people will have, do not explain it. This will lead to a ton of comments and help your video perform because they're going to ask you more questions. Obviously, something a little controversial never hurts. Embrace your haters. Love them or hate them. They will make your TikTok go viral. Appreciate you. Hope you have an amazing day. Remember, be relatable, aspirational, or hateable. Just get the attention. Have a great day. Sell a bunch. All right, you guys, thank you for listening to this episode of the Productive Not Busy podcast with me, Wayne Weathersby. Hey, do me a favor. Go to wherever you listen to this podcast and hit the subscribe button or the like button. Leave us a review. We are heading towards the top of the charts, and I need your help. It would be much appreciated. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for listening. Be safe. Take care. See you next time.